Have you ever been told to just suck it up or get over it? We all do it sometimes, pushing down feelings of sadness, anger, or anxiety because we think it's the strong thing to do. But what's actually happening inside our brains when we bottle up our emotions for too long? It turns out it's not just a mind game. It's a real biological process with serious consequences. Let's dive into the science. When you experience a strong emotion, your amygdala, the brain's alarm system, fires up. It sends a distress signal to your hypothalamus, which is like the command center. This kicks off the fight or flight response, flooding your body with stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Your heart pounds, your muscles tense up, and you're ready for action. This is a natural, healthy response designed to protect you from danger. Now, here's where it gets tricky. When you suppress that emotion, you're essentially telling your brain's command center to stand down, but the alarm in your amygdala is still ringing. You're consciously trying to override a powerful, primal instinct. To do this, your prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for rational thinking and impulse control, has to work overtime. It's like pressing the brake and the gas pedal at the same time. This internal conflict creates a huge amount of mental strain. Imagine your brain is a busy office. The amygdala is the employee who spots a problem and sounds the alarm. The prefrontal cortex is the manager who has to deal with it. When you feel something, the alarm goes off. If you acknowledge the feeling, maybe by talking about it or even just naming it to yourself, manager can assess the situation, calm the employee down, and solve the problem. The office goes back to normal. But if you ignore the alarm, that employee just keeps ringing the bell, getting louder and more frantic. The manager has to spend all their energy just trying to silence the alarm instead of actually fixing the problem. Nothing else gets done. This is exactly what happens in your brain. Chronic suppression forces your prefrontal cortex to constantly be on high alert, diverting energy from other important functions. This can lead to what's known as cognitive fatigue. You might find it harder to concentrate, make decisions, or remember things. It's because the part of your brain that handles these tasks is exhausted from constantly wrestling with your emotions. Studies using fMRI scans have actually shown increased activity in the prefrontal cortex when people are asked to suppress their feelings, confirming this mental workout. But the impact doesn't stop there. Remember those stress hormones, cortisol and adrenaline. When you don't allow your emotions to be processed and released, your body stays in that fight or flight state for longer than it should. This chronic elevation of stress hormones can have a domino effect on your physical health. It can weaken your immune system, making you more susceptible to getting sick. It can also lead to digestive issues, high blood pressure, and an increased risk of heart problems over time. Your body and mind are deeply connected, and the stress of holding it all in takes a physical toll. So, what can we do about it? The answer isn't to let every single emotion run wild. It's about finding a healthy middle ground. The key is emotional regulation, not emotional suppression. This starts with simply acknowledging what you're feeling, without judgment. Try naming it. I am feeling angry, or I am feeling sad. This simple act can actually calm the amygdala's response. It's a technique called affect labeling, and it's surprisingly powerful. Once you've acknowledged the feeling, you can decide how to respond. Maybe you need to talk to a friend, write in a journal, go for a run, or practice some deep breathing exercises. These actions help your body complete the stress cycle and return to a state of calm. It's about processing the emotion, not pretending it doesn't exist. If you find that you've been holding things in for a long time and it feels overwhelming to even start, that's okay. It's a sign of strength to ask for help. Talking to a therapist or a counselor can provide you with a safe space and effective tools to unpack those bottled up feelings. Remember, your emotions are not your enemy. They are signals providing valuable information about your needs and your environment. Learning to listen to them is one of the kindest things you can do for your brain and your body. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe for more insights into how our minds work. See you next time.